show of gratitude from right across the land, standing on the bridges faithfully.
That song is getting a lot of attention this Remembrance Day. It's a tribute to the Canadian troops who have died in Afghanistan, and it's a tribute to the thousands of Canadians who turn out to honor the soldiers every time they're brought home. It's called Highway of Heroes. It's written and performed by Bob Reid of Toronto. He joins me now in studio. It's a wonderful tune.
Thank you very much.
And it's, you know what, it's got to come from the heart. That's what it sounds like.
Well, that's where all good songs come from, and this one absolutely came from there. And as you noted, it was inspired by that amazing display that takes place along Highway 401 from Trenton to Toronto anytime one of our fallen comes home for the last time.
So you go there, and you've stood in that crowd?
I have been...
And why?
I've never seen a more powerful display of gratitude and really patriotism among Canadians, outside of the context of an international hockey championship, I guess. We waved the flags then, but by nature we're not a flag-waving people. But we really do have a deep and a quiet patriotism, I think, that comes out on certain occasions. And what's going on in Afghanistan and the tremendous loss that we all feel anytime we lose a man or woman in uniform over there, it brings it to the fore in such a tremendously spontaneous, grassroots, genuine way. Nobody tells these people to show up. It's not organized. They just come out to show their support and to show their thanks. Did
you go originally with the intention of writing a piece of music, or was it something that, you know, going there inspired you to do this? Exactly. I was inspired firstly by, by the media coverage before I'd experienced it firsthand, and through the experience of friends and family members who had gone out before I was able to for the first time. And ideas come. This could be a bit of a lyric. This could be a bit of a melodic idea. And very quickly, the song came together. And since then, anytime people have had an opportunity to hear it, they really respond strongly. It's pardon the pun, struck a chord, and that's very gratifying to me. You've also struck a chord with a charity. Part of the proceeds go to a charity of your choice. What can you tell me about that? That's right. It's called the Wounded Warriors Fund, and it's an amazing organization that takes care of injured service people and their families after they come home from the battlefield. Founded and headed up by Captain Wayne Johnston of the Canadian Forces. He's also coincidentally the lead officer in charge of all of the repatriations, so he coordinates the return home of the fallen and takes care of the families. And so a share of the sale proceeds of the CD and the download, it's available online as well, go to help support the Wounded Warriors Fund. And how long did it take you to put this project together? Because, sometimes you have an idea and you think, boy, this is a great feeling being out here, with so many other Canadians, as you talk about that sort of quiet patriotism. But then you sat down and you had to actually do some work on it. Yeah, the song came together fairly quickly, literally over the course of a weekend, but I'm not a professional musician or recording artist. I've never done this kind of thing before, so it was literally a year's process in first trying to find an established artist who might be interested, and then ultimately recording it myself with the help of some amazing professional studio players and a wonderful producer and my good friend Blair Packham. And as an independent release, it's really attracted some attention, and I'm happy to say that Universal Music Canada has caught wind of it in the past week, and the strong sales through HMV stores, and they now want to release it. We're going to do another manufacturing run and get it out through the auspices of Universal. So very exciting and very, very gratifying to me as a songwriter. We went to journalism school together. We did. If I'd known you were this talented, boy! Anyway, it's great to see you, and I wish you well with this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Suhana. Bob Reid joining me here in studio. He wrote and recorded the memorial song, Highway of Heroes.